Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the fastest podcast on the
You hear
airwaves
that?
today. It is the Cat's Corner podcast with your host, the three-time world karate champion, WCW legend, WWE legend, actor
Yeah,
extraordinaire,
hold on, man.
somebody taking a phone call in the middle of what we're doing, Ernest the Cat Miller, and I am your co-host, Ray W. Don't mean to trouble you, Keziah, a.k.a. Big Shug. And we are about to discuss what went down this weekend in Texas between Jake Paul and Iron Mike Tyson.
No, no,
But
Ray,
first, but
Ray,
first, but first, a word from our sponsor.
you got to hurry up.
We're Resite. Of course, we offer all-inclusive site work. We're Resite. Of course, we have a dynamic site crew. We're Resite. We have secure foundations. We're Resite. Of course, we're good stewards. Resite redefines the way site work is done. Contact us at resite.com. It's re-site.com.
Hey,
So what did,
hey,
so what did you
Ray,
think about it, Ernest?
that was okay, but we could have done a little bit more with that beautiful young lady who was talking about recite. It's just
Okay.
so bleam. It's so we need some excitement there, man. We need
Well,
listen, just like the ring girls in a basketball or football or fight a boxing match. The ring girls look beautiful and they have so much energy. We need to upgrade that because it's good. Recite deserve better than that, Ray. I think you produced that.
I did not have anything to do with that at all. I think that was our former producer. Who you got on the phone, Cat?
Hey, hey, cuz, can you hear anything, Ray?
No, I cannot.
Cuz we're gonna talk about what's trending right now. What's trending is Mike Tyson in the ring with Jake Paul. So I can't get you on, but right now I just want them to know, hey, my cousin too he also was a boxer. He did some rounds, he been in the ring a few times. He'd have laced up his gloves a few times.
Well, good.
And he lost every damn fight he had. So I'll talk to you later. Cause I'll call you back later when I get through talking about champions.
Maybe he'll give me a couple blows to the head. Listen, so what did you think about the fight?
I mean, what were you supposed to think? Well, I was entertained. So I mean, it was on TV, it was on Netflix, and the whole thing was to entertain people. I was really entertained. I liked the match.
Well, I'm going to say that I was not entertained and fighting with Netflix through the whole thing because their bandwidth wasn't wide enough or whatever to support all the people trying to watch it was absolutely
I listen,
painstaking.
bro, people like you and fans like you, they want to talk about something they didn't get, something they didn't see. But I saw the same thing you probably saw, 65 other millions of people, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed what I
Did
saw.
you enjoy
Listen,
it buffering like that every time you was trying to watch it? But
it didn't last that long. Yeah, I mean, I got
we
through
did it for the
it.
whole time until that
Listen,
fight was in the third round and it started right.
listen, life is not just going just made to fit you.
Well,
Sometimes you
I know
got to
Netflix
endure,
going to get their shit together before the NFL and WWE go
bro,
live with them
bro.
because if they're going to have this kind of a problem with this fight, they're going to have some real problems when the NFL get on there.
Hey, Ray, you don't give a damn when you gonna watch pro wrestling no matter what. So
Right. I
don't
ain't going to be
act like you
watching it if
gonna.
it's going to freeze up every 5 seconds.
So wait a minute. So you gonna give up your right to be entertained if it's on Netflix?
No,
You gonna
I'll
boycott?
wait till the next day and click on it and watch it. I won't watch it live. I won't be able to do it. My patience is not good.
Why? What's wrong with you? I mean, what's wrong with your patient?
I can't stand when I'm paying $20 a month for a service and it freezes up and buffers like we're in 1987. I can't do it.
You
Like
know?
I'm trying to watch a picture, a naked
Oh,
picture on dial
okay,
up on AOL.
Okay, well, let me tell you this right here. I'm not gonna try to talk you out of what service you had, what you want, but I am gonna tell you the match was a good match. I enjoyed it.
Do
Mike
you
Tyson did
think,
a great
let me ask you a
job.
quick question. Do you think Mike Tyson really tried to fight this guy?
Do I think Mike Tyson? Listen, if you're in the ring and you got gloves on, you're fighting. You're fighting. It may not be the fight that people want you to fight, but you're fighting.
My
It's not
question to
easy.
you is, do you
This
really
guy,
think he was unleashing what he had through the whole training camp when you watching him beating his people that are trying to help him get ready for this fight, and he's just
hey,
going nuts,
hey,
and he
hey,
didn't put one combination together through a whole eight rounds, not one time. He
listen,
started
listen.
off good. He hit him
Bro,
with
you
that
gonna let
overhand
me
right.
talk? You gonna let
Yeah,
me talk?
I'll let you talk, but you sitting there
Okay
going, you
then. Shut
entertained.
shut your mouth. I wish I had some gloves and had you in the damn ring. I'll
I wish
show
I
you.
had
I'll
Michael
give the
Jackson's glove.
world.
I'd
I'll
stick it up
give the
your ass.
world. I'll give the world what you want. Knock, they won't see somebody get their head knocked off. Put some glove. Put me and you in the ring. So
Celebrity
anyway,
boxing.
ain't but one celebrity.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm
same
sick
to
of this.
you. Well,
I'm
you
sick of this
should be.
abuse.
You should be. Well, what I want to say about that Big Ray is 58 years old Mike Tyson in the ring with a 27-year-old guy. He won 8 rounds. 8 rounds.
16 minutes.
2 minutes a round. Listen, you know how hard it is to fight for 30 seconds?
Oh, yeah.
The energy level is up. It's not like training. Training, you can get in there, you can rest, and training is kind of easy. It's hard, but it's easy. But when you get in front of all those eyeballs looking at you, watching you, want to be entertained, now you got somebody young swinging at you. You can't make no mistake. Cause listen, getting knocked out at 58 is a lot different from getting knocked out at 20 something.
I
Think
agree.
about that.
I agree.
So the money, from what I understand, he was gonna get paid the amount that he got paid no matter what.
Now, see, I heard something totally different. I heard it was a sliding scale, that the longer the fight went on, the more money he would make.
I mean, listen, if you're on a network, if you're on a card, they have stipulation and rules for all of that. Netflix might say, listen, we rather you got to go 16 minutes instead of the 30-second fights that you used to do, Mike Tyson. We rather for you to go. But then listen, if Mike gonna get $20 million no matter what, 4 rounds, 8 rounds, I would have did what Mike did too. I would have just hung out. Stay in the ring, throw punches. Don't get near this young guy because maybe he can't control his techniques or control his punches, even though they told us we need to go to 8 round to fully get paid. To fully get paid, they needed to put in 16 minutes. And to me, to watch a 58-year-old man in the ring, 8 rounds, 2 minutes, a round, 1 minute rest in between, that was great. But I'm going to tell you this, Big Ray. I'm older than 58. And as you know, I spar in my karate class. 2 rounds, 8 rounds for 2 minutes is nothing. It's nothing. It's
You could have done that
nothing.
with your eyes closed.
I could listen, bro. I do it every Monday and Tuesday night when I'm sparring. We go 3 minutes around.
Today
We
is
don't sit
Monday.
down. We don't sit down. We don't sit down. Every time I spar, we don't sit down. We just go around. But the thing is, karate is a little different from boxing. Boxing, you got to hit and be hit to compete. Karate, you can keep the guy off of you sometime if you're good enough.
Right.
With
I
kicks,
get that.
with kicks, with kicks, you keep him off you. So you could go a whole round and not get hit. But in boxing, you got to get hit unless you're just standing there looking at each other. And what I saw was a man like Mike Tyson who was making all these beautiful videos of him punching bags. Looked like he was going 100 miles per hour. That's what it looked like he was faster than ever. He was dangerous. It's easy to hit pads. They don't hit back. They don't move.
It
But
was
when
the
you in,
saddest thing. It's the saddest thing I think
it
I've ever
ain't.
watched.
It ain't. Why was it sad? Let's see you get in the ring. Let's see. Listen, you saw a 58-year-old man go 8 rounds. How can that be sad? You thought Mike was gonna get in there and try to knock the kid head off. You
Absolutely.
think, or listen, this is what we used to say. If you want to get some, you got to bring some. If Mike trying to knock his head off, guess what he gonna do in return? Try to knock my head off. That kid is 27 years old. And there was no sparring between those two before. So Mike didn't know how this guy moved. He watched video, he watched film, but he did not know how this guy moved. And you got people like you sitting at home talking about you angry. People like you have never laced up a pair of gloves or a pair of boots
I
ever.
used to box as a child, buddy. Mr. Shavers in Albemarle, North Carolina. Yes, I boxed and I wrestled. So I don't want to hear that. And I took a couple of karate lessons too. I've been well rounded. I'm not a 3-time world karate champion, but I know my stance if I need to do it.
You are very so well rounded.
Yeah, I knew
Round
that was
round the
coming.
middle. You
Easy,
said it.
easy,
But but
easy.
but but let me tell you, I take my hat off to those guys. They entertain 65 million people. I've never seen that in my life.
They
So those
hoodwinked
guys,
65 million people.
I don't. Well, let me ask you something. You a pro wrestler? You're a pro wrestling fan. You're a pro wrestling fan.
Yeah,
How many times had you wanted to see something and you paid for it and you didn't see it?
I know that that's predetermined, so I ain't concerned about that. I get what I get with that. That's
Bro, listen,
scripted, but so was
bro.
what we watched Saturday night. They could. That was as that was
Hey,
as
hey,
that was as pro wrestling as pro wrestling's ever been. Saturday night.
So was Muhammad Ali career. So was the career of all the great boxers that been in the
So
ring.
you think
You
that whole
get
thing was a work the whole way?
you think Mayweather is 50-0 because he just so much better than the other fighters?
So you think it's been a work? We've been worked this entire time.
That's what you see on that's what's on TV. That's what's on TV. If you want to see some real fight, go to the local boxing gym and watch these guys spar and fight. Now you're gonna see a fight. Now you're gonna see some real fighting. But when they get on TV, if they got 8 rounds, they want to get through those 8 rounds, and they want to take no contact. They don't want to get hit. They don't want to take a chance. So if you don't take a chance, you don't get hit. It's a good night. But we already know two things happen if you get hit too much. You get beat and you lose. And you don't
That's
get
the
the
same
money
thing.
most of the
Absolutely.
time. You don't get the money sometimes.
Well,
Sometimes you get the money. Holyfield not Holyfield, but Mike Tyson was promised the amount of money that he wanted to get, and he knew exactly how to get it.
the
Believe
promoter
me,
got 40 and he got 20. So there's $60 million that's getting split up. And it wasn't 30, it wasn't 50-50, it was 60-40.
it's not supposed to be 60-40. They brought Mike on for a payday. Even
That's
though
what he got.
Mike boosted the ticket, Mike got $20 million
Yeah, there was
for
70 plus thousand people in that arena.
Listen, Mike got $20 million for 16 minutes of fighting.
That's a hell of a deal.
So why are you angry? Why are you angry? You
I'm
angry because
angry.
he
I'm
did.
angry because I want to see somebody shut that kid's mouth.
See, you to fell into that web. That's what they want you to do. People want to listen. that means the kid is doing his job. That's why I
Oh,
like him.
absolutely. He's
That
great.
means
He'll
the
be a
kid,
great pro
listen,
wrestler one
hold
day.
up, shut your mouth and listen to what the cat had to say. You said it, Big Ray. You said you won't see that kid get his you know what kicked. You got to pay to do that. You got to pay to do that. Mike was just a lump, a bump in the road. Mike fighting days were way behind him.
You know who Canelo Alvarez is?
Man, let me finish saying what I'm saying about this, bro. I'm speaking from the inside out. I've been there before. You may not know this, but you do know this, and we're gonna tell the fans. I was the one to win Golden Gloves at 16 years old, boxing, Decatur Boxing Gym. And guess who else was in that gym with me?
The real deal.
Holyfield. Holyfield. So
Yes.
I had to go through him too. I had to go through Holyfield too. I went through Holyfield, I went through a lot of young fighters. And guess who won the Golden Gloves? The cat.
The Golden Cat.
Me. And guess what that meant?
What?
I was supposed to go on and fight and have a big career in the ring, this long, luxurious career in the ring, beating everybody, world champion, maybe. We talked about it, and everybody thought I was going to be the one. But guess what? I didn't just like punching people. I wanted to kick people. So what I did, I went back to karate and fought kickboxing. Well, you don't get any money, but I was doing it for the love of the sport. But then 3 years into it, when I was undefeated, the world karate champion, I realized there's no money in this business. There's no money fighting.
Nope.
You can train 3 or 4 months, and guess what? Week of the fight, couple of days out from the fight, your fighter go home and say, I don't want to fight. I changed my mind. And you don't get paid anything. You don't get paid about $5,000, $10,000. There was no money in kickboxing fighting. And I couldn't go back to boxing, but I had the skills. So I know what it looked like to be
Obviously,
in the
if you won the
ring.
Golden Gloves at 16 years old, you had the boxing prowess at that age. Your hand-eye coordination was pretty good, obviously.
No, not my hand. I had some great trainers. And this is what I learned right here with the great trainer: how to fight, how to box in the ring, how to get out the ring, how to get in the ring, what to do when I'm in certain position, when a 30-second left and this guy is throwing a hell of a lot of punches at me. I knew how to do in a lot of situations. And although I said I enjoyed Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight, it was fixed.
That's where I was getting at. That's all I wanted you to say when we started, was that it was a work. It was not real, because I believe even at 58 years old, Mike Tyson would beat the brakes off of Jake Paul if this was a real fight. I saw him pulling back, literally saw him having an opening, and when he comes up like he normally would, he would stop himself and bite his glove to keep from doing it.
Well, Big Red, I'm
That's
gonna tell
what
you.
bothered me. That's why I was so
Well,
angry.
it was fixed, but see, everything on TV to me is fixed. You know,
Yeah.
you look at Fox News, you expect to hear something else. You listen to CNN News, you expect to hear something else. We're all in the same world. Why can't we hear everything we're supposed to hear and everybody hear the same thing all at once?
Because they
You don't.
lied to us.
You don't. It's entertainment. Everything you see on TV is entertainment. And this is what I liked about it is they did a great job. Cause them boys tricked you guys. You dumbass people thought you were gonna see a 58-year-old man go in there and just be the same Mike Tyson he was back in the early days. He might have been if he was not on drugs.
Had he not taken that gummy before he went out there, yeah, that
Hey,
gummy bear.
bro, that I guarantee he just if he walked past you, you wouldn't smell nothing but alcohol and whatever he was smoking. That's how Mike live his life now. Mike live his life having a great time doing whatever he want to. He'd have put in the work, and now he's living off of the work that he's already put in.
Yeah, well, it's sad. It's sad to me.
So this is what I'm saying. The reason I was entertained because it was entertainment for us. They did a great job. They fooled all you you suckers into paying all these millions of dollars, all these millions of dollars. Bro, listen, it's just like you got all those belts back there and you trying to show them off right now like you the
I'm just
world
moving it
champion.
because I'm on a different camera angle than I normally
So,
am.
so anyway, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul did exactly what they were supposed to do to you fans. Sometimes you fans get on my nerve too. When I was wrestling, y'all come to me begging, crying, "Oh, Mr. Cat, oh, I want to see this, Mr. Cat. Oh, why did you beat Hogan down? Why did you beat Goldberg? Macho Man, why did you leave Macho Man laying in the middle of the ring?" Shut up, fans.
I don't ever remember that, Cat. You never
Bruh,
beat the
bruh.
Macho Man.
Next time you do that, I'm gonna signal to Cody. He's not in here, but our showrunner Cody. Whenever he do that again with that stupid voice, cut him off. Now, Big Ray,
I don't like how
I
you doing this.
Big Ray, I enjoy watching these guys trick all you people because I'm gonna give you a clue. This is how I know it was the fix was in too. One thing that we learn as boxers and fighting in the ring, the one thing that we learned was how to use the ring, how to use the ropes, how to bounce off the ropes, when not to bounce off the ropes. The most important thing, we learn to cut the
The ring
ring
off.
off.
And
So
he didn't do it.
if we got a fast guy, we don't want to chase him around. We just stay solid and cut the ring off inch
You go
by
corner
inch.
to corner instead of around in a circle.
We cut it off. And watching that fight, Mike Tyson did nothing. And this is a guy who worked with some of the best trainers in the world. I didn't even see one attempt in him trying to cut the ring off that he made, trying to cut the ring off. And people
No
start saying, well,
combinations.
the people say he was too slow. You don't have to be fast to cut the ring off.
He's definitely not too slow. He was slow that night because he wasn't trying to fight you.
He was trying to fight him, but he was doing it in a way. Listen, Ray, this man got $20 million. He was doing it in the way that he was supposed to. See, back in the day, you guys like Mike back in the day when Mike used to do all that dumb shit. When Mike used to say stuff on there he's not supposed to say, bite people's ears. He got into it with people and fans, and he just couldn't be controlled. That's the Mike Tyson you guys want. That's who y'all wanted to see that night. The Mike Tyson who went to jail for rape.
Yeah, but I don't believe that happened. I just think he got railroaded in
Hey,
Indiana.
bro, I ain't got nothing to say. The man went in and did his time. So, if it's true, false, or fake, or wasn't true, I don't care.
Desiree Washington, liar.
So, don't say that on the podcast, Ray.
She a liar.
How
Quote me.
you go take the side of him and Donald Trump? That's all you trying to do. You
No.
trying to sound like Donald Trump because he said the same thing. We don't really know for sure. There's a little doubt in your head that she is lying or telling a lie that Mike Tyson raped her.
Never.
Maybe, hey, maybe she telling the truth.
No way.
But listen. If she said no, and this is what I heard. If she said no, that's all you need to hear. No. So anyway, let me finish explaining the fight rules in the ring.
I get it.
So
Go ahead.
as we see Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fighting, Mike was not trying to cut the ring off. Back in the early days, Mike used to fight inside. Once he gets you inside, you bag him up on the ropes, or you bag him into a corner where he can't run because he's a little fast. Then you make him miss. You make him miss. And then if they wasn't missing, Mike Tyson will do the same thing. He'll grab you and try to lock you up, try to hold you. He'll wrestle with you, because he was strong and mighty. I didn't see him trying to wrap this guy up. Not one time did he try to grab his arms. Not one time did he try to grab his arm. This guy hit Mike with about 3 or 4 punches, and Mike ate them. I don't care if y'all say he was about to go down. He was not about to go down.
Never once was he in trouble, in my opinion.
Listen, Mike had, when I first saw Mike on TV after y'all were talking about watching him hit the mitts, watching this guy work out on these videos that was circulating around.
Yeah, that big bladder bag that he was hitting.
So, and he was so fast and so hard, and he looked like the old Mike Tyson. Then he stood up and walked. What did I tell you, Ray? I said, wow, where are his legs? Where's his ass?
Well, his knee got hurt in training camp, and he didn't want to use that as an excuse.
No. It wasn't the knee, bro. You can still balance yourself on the knee. It's the whole lower body. He had no legs at all. And Mike Tyson power
generated from his legs.
Came from his legs. He'd go down, make you miss. People said, man, he's hard to hit. He's hard to hit. And then when you get so caught up trying to hit him, he'll spring into those hooks. He got power. And I didn't say he had power. This dude got power in both hands. I've never seen anybody like that. A hook and a hooker. Left, right, left, right. He ripped people with his power. That's what he used to do. He didn't do a lot of straight punches. It was that hook. Vicious hook. Down, go Frazier. Down, go Frazier.
Well, we've talked about it enough, I guess, but
no, we ain't talked about it enough because I'm not through. I'm not through. This guy made $20 million in 16 minutes. Mike got paid. Jake Paul did what he's a perfect. Listen, I thought Don King was the promoter, the best promoter. I thought one of the other guys was. Listen, Jake Paul. I'm not just talking about his boxing skill. Jake Paul is the kind of guy that said, you know what? I'm gonna be the greatest promoter in the world, and I'm gonna promote myself and something I know I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm gonna promote myself. Jake Paul is the greatest promoter of all time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of people wanting to kill him. That's true.
Listen, people just hate Don King.
Don
King was getting rich. Don King was getting rich. Jake Paul getting paid. Jake Paul get paid 2 times. He's the promoter and the fighter.
That's what I'm saying.
He calling out
Canelo Alvarez next. He only outweighs Canelo by about 60 pounds.
Bro, that's what he's supposed to do. It's a freak show. Not a P Diddy freak show. It's heavyweight versus whoever. He don't care if you're 60 years old. He gonna come by there and pull you up and say, "Come, let me use you to make us."
Yeah, they said they want to pay him $10 million to push George Foreman down a flight of steps next.
See, y'all can say all that he want to. Y'all can say all that you want to. This man Jake Paul got a beautiful wife, a beautiful girlfriend. He making millions of dollars off you chump. Nobody like him, and he thumbing his nose right at you guys.
I ain't paid a dime to watch any of his fights.
You a damn lie. You was watching. Didn't you just watch Mike Tyson?
I have Netflix, and I had Netflix.
Okay, you watched it.
That didn't cost me anything more than Netflix normally cost me.
Okay, so it cost you something then. You could have cut it off.
Shit.
You could have cut it off.
I wasted 2 hours of my life that I'll never get back.
You almost made me say something.
I'd rather watch, as my man said, a box of kittens trying to dodge 18 wheelers on I-85 than watch that shit
And
again. I can tell
listen,
you that.
bro, if I had a hat on, Mike Tyson, I'd take my hat off to you. You did a great job. You stood in the ring with somebody 27 years old, half your age, and you made it 8 rounds.
Yeah,
You
I'd like to
won
take my
eight
hat off
rounds.
to him too, and
8 rounds. Can
Mike,
I
you
finish?
did
Can I
great.
finish? Can I
You
finish?
fooled us
You know,
all, and that kid, you let that kid survive, and I appreciate it.
hey, let me tell you something. Mike didn't let that kid survive. You can say whatever you wanted to say. Mike did not let that kid survive. Now, he had a fight about maybe 3 years ago, Mike Tyson did, and he fought what was
His
the boxer?
he fought Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, Roy Jones. He fought Roy Jones. And Roy Jones said, and I saw that fight. Mike had his legs. Mike was still a danger. He was still a danger
It
for
was
that
four
fight.
years ago. It was during
Yeah,
COVID.
yeah. And Mike, and that was a good fight. And Roy Jones did everything he can to stay away from Mike. He knew that there's something in fighting that instinctively just come out of you when you're fighting.
Well, power's the
When you
last thing to
know,
go.
no, not power. It's not the power. It's just you know how to stay safe when you're in the ring. You know, I had a guy to get in the ring, and this guy named Bolo. He's a big time fighter here in Atlanta. He fight all over the place. So he came in one day. He's about 6 feet tall, built like a tank, like Mike Tyson. He's a bodyguard when he's not boxing. So this guy came in about maybe 4 years old, 4 years ago, and he said, "Hey, me and one of my karate students, about 28, were training." And he said, "Hey, can I work with you in the ring?" So I told my karate student, "Yeah, go ahead and work with them." So I thought they were gonna go slow, take it easy on him. Man, this big old guy got in there with throwing left, right hooks, trying to knock my guy head off. So I looked at my guy. I said, "Man, come on." And here I am at 55. I got in the ring, put my gloves on.
It was 6 years ago. Go ahead.
Okay, put my gloves on. This is before the pandemic. Put my gloves on. I got in the ring with this big guy. We start moving around. Let me tell you something. About the first 2 rounds, we went. The second round, the middle of the second round, he would land in the middle of the ring, tired, looking up like, "Dang, man, what were you doing?" I did nothing he wanted me to do. He wanted me to move to the right. He wanted me to move to the left so he could throw those hooks. I stood right there and beat him up. Then when it was time to get out, I knew how to just turn him and put his back up against the rope, then step back. That's fighting, man. That's stuff you don't have to think about when you've done fighting a long time. Mike Tyson didn't have to think about that stuff. There's a lot of stuff that night that I did not see a fighter that was in trouble, Mike Tyson, do. You know it. Mike Tyson didn't do anything. See, now you just sit right there. Like, see, right now you on a sugar high. I can see how your eyeballs are closing down. You're getting tired. You're getting tired. That's eating all those
Tired
donuts
of
before
listening
you
to this
come on the thing.
bullshit is what I'm tired of listening. Just tired of listening to this crap
What
about
crap?
you proud of this and you proud of that. I ain't proud of nobody that gets in there and fakes their way through 16 minutes of fighting when you and I both know he could have knocked this kid out in that first round.
Whoa, whoa, wait a minute.
That kid had no business being
Yeah.
in the ring
Look,
with Mike Tyson.
looking over your shoulder. I see a Ric Flair robe up there, and you tell me you mad at Mike Tyson because he won 8 rounds in a real fight, but you love Ric
Wasn't
Flair
real. You just
enough
said it was
that you
fixed.
paid. Listen, the outcome was fixed. The fighting was real.
The first blow he threw was real. Then he had to back up because he had to check himself because he was like, man, I'm
No,
about to
no,
knock this kid
no,
out.
no. Maybe Mike
He
Tyson
never hit
felt
him
like
again.
this is not the road I want to take to win. Mike Tyson did what Mike Tyson. He took eight. Listen, dog. He went 8 rounds, 2 minutes.
Yeah. And
Eight
he looked
rounds.
like shit. He
15.
looked
He
like
did
shit
not.
from the
He did.
second
Get,
round on. He looked like he was
listen.
standing in mud. He couldn't move.
Listen.
His legs
Listen.
wasn't under him.
He still won 8 rounds. Let me tell you something. It's not how long you stand in the middle of the ring that count. What count is when how many times you get up off that stool to walk to the ring, to bump glove, to go.
Yeah, he got off that stool
Bruh,
8 times or 7 times. He was standing up the first one.
okay then. That's what you count. You don't count what he was doing standing in the ring. He can't move in the ring. He got up and went and faced this guy, 27-year-olds. 27
Bowing
year
to him,
old.
bowing to him with just 10 seconds left in the
Bro,
some
listen. You
bullshit.
got you got money. Mike Tyson just got paid $20 million. He did his job.
You got
You
a lot
guys
more
right
money than
now,
I'll ever have just for
he
that
got
one
listen,
16 minutes.
listen. Mike Tyson not only more money than you have, he got more muscle than you will ever have.
Man, you stupid. You always trying to degrade me. This you turn it into something personal. I'm saying this is ridiculous. We wasted 2 hours of our life waiting on this idiot to come to the ring and not fight this kid.
Who you call an idiot?
Us, me, for watching it. It was a work. It wasn't real. It
And
wasn't real.
you got work, and I can guarantee this right here. If Mike Tyson came on and Mike Tyson said, "Listen, guys, I know I can beat this guy. I want to destroy this guy. I want to eat his kids. I want to tear this guy apart. I need one more chance to get him in a ring. I need one more fight against this kid." All you dumbass people out there talking about you paid money to watch this last fight, guess what they'll do? They'll probably pay it again. Sucker.
Won't get me. I'll read about it when it's over or the next morning when I get up. Cause I ain't you got me, you ain't getting me again.
So you trying to tell me if you're not satisfied with the outcome of a
Has
fight,
nothing to do with the outcome. Has something to do with the validity of the fight. And that was not a valid fight.
and why would you say that?
Because he didn't try to knock that kid out. He did in the first 10 seconds of the first round when he first threw that first overhand haymaker left and hit that kid on the forehead and knocked him back. I said, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then he had to catch it. Then I'm watching all the videos of where he's pulling back like he's about to go, and then he just doesn't do it. He just stops himself because he knows that if he did it and knocks him out, then Jake's career is pretty much over with. There ain't no more Jake Paul if Mike Tyson wins that fight. He got beat by a 58-year-old boxer. You'll never pay for another Jake Paul fight again if he gets beat by Mike.
Did he lose? Did he get beat by Mike? Or did he lose to
No,
Mike? Okay,
no,
then.
that's
So
what I'm
what are you
saying.
talking about? He
I'm
did.
saying if
Mission,
Mike would have won it.
mission accomplished.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
he fooled
okay.
us. He got $40 million
He didn't
plus the
fool.
gate.
He fooled you guys. I knew what was going down. That fight
Oh,
was just as fake as Mac. What was Mayweather?
and his other brother Logan Paul that went 8 rounds.
Yeah, and nobody said anything about that.
Oh, I said it. I'm like, I watched that whole fight. I'm like, Mayweather did not try to beat this kid. He did not
Mayweather
one
is
time try to
smart.
beat him.
Listen, they're doing their job. Boxers like that are coming in, getting paid, doing their job to uplift the talent of the promoter. That's all they are. These are promoters.
Yeah. Well, I learned a valuable lesson Saturday night or Friday
That's
night.
why, listen, that's why WWE bought into these guys. That's why they bought into these guys. That's why the other brothers are wrestling. But it kind of
It's
struck
about the
me kind of
followers
weird. It kind of struck me kind of weird a little bit though. Why would WWE go and get one of these internet promoters, put them in a ring, then put them over their guys?
because of the followers that these guys have.
Yeah, yeah. That's
I
what
mean,
they
if
say.
you want to get over in anything
So
now,
are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad because of that? Are you mad
what?
that WWE show you so much respect that they'll go get somebody off the internet and put over on your stars? The
Well,
guys you grew up watching, the guys who are wrestler. You so
mid card,
that
mid
oh
card.
no mid card.
They
Listen,
only
in order to
He
go up.
never rose above mid card, and he's a
Who?
U.S. He was a
Who?
U.S. champion. Logan Paul.
Bro,
They didn't put the
bro,
world
bro,
title on him.
bro. What do you mean he was a U.S. and a title? It's over. It's no mid card titles.
Well,
In a title,
U.S.
in
belt
a
don't carry as
title.
much weight as Big Daddy does right here. So I'm just saying.
How
I got
about
the world belt right here. I don't have the
how,
U.S. belt.
how about you could take that belt and stick it up your you know what? I want the $20 million that Mike Tyson went out there and
I
got.
get that. I know it's about the money. I understand that.
It's all
But
about the money. Stop saying about the belt.
you're selling everybody on the fact that we're about to see something that we've all wanted to see for the last 5 years, and that's somebody stick a
Per
glove in
view.
that kid's mouth.
Pay per view. That's a pay per view. You might see that, but it won't be now. It'll be when it happens. And until then, you're gonna pay money to see me.
The only
And
time
people
he ever
like
fought a
you,
boxer, he lost. He fought
and,
Fury and lost.
and people like you, it's gonna pay that money to see this kid. He's greatest promoter around. He's a great promoter. I take
Well, I'm
my
glad
hat.
you love him.
I
I'm
tip
glad you
my
love
hat
him
to
so
him.
much.
Yeah. Mike Tyson, I'm proud of you. You did your part. Your part was to go in there, uplift this guy, to help him continue to make money and continue to steal money from people like Ray, who gonna pay to see anything they want to see.
Not me,
You the
buddy.
guy,
Not me.
you the kind of guy say, I'm losing weight, I'm trying to lose the weight, and you pay somebody to go to the gym and work out for you.
Man, you
While
dumb.
you sit home and eat donuts or cake.
Yeah, that's how you are, man. It's uh I think we pretty much beat this horse to death.
Now we have
Uh,
her, bro. How can you beat on you? See, you've never been in the ring. Fighting is what I love.
okay. Well,
I
I'm tired
saw.
of fighting with you on a Monday. I'm tired of being disgraced.
leave. Shut it all, then leave. Shut it off and get your ass off the Cat's Corner
Oh, here
podcast.
now you want
That's
to
what I
cuss.
want to do. I want you to make me so angry one day that I'm gonna fire you right on camera.
Well, when you do, then this Cat's Corner is over with.
No, the cat. I'm the cat. The cat's still going on.
Yeah, when you see
Cat's Corner with Sugar
when,
Ray, it's
yeah,
over.
yeah, when you
It's
hear
over.
from my attorney, do we cheat him and how?
I
You're
got
gonna
one
find
too.
out.
I got one too. I
Yeah.
got one too.
Okay.
I got one too.
Okay.
And I know where you live. I know where you live. Yeah.
I know where
Yeah.
you live.
Yeah. Now you don't. Now you
I know where
don't.
you dance. I know where you
No.
dance.
No, bro. I know you live. I know where you at, bro. I'll come and get you.
Okay.
I'll come and get you. But I put these hands on. Hey, bro, if you sleepy, you look chilly. You got that big old.
It's a little chilly in North Carolina. I don't know about down in hot Atlanta, Georgia today, but it's
for you to talk about being duped, tricked out of your money and out of your time because
not
you
my
wanted
money.
to
It didn't
watch.
cost me anything but time.
Because you wanted to watch Mike Tyson
I
beat
want to watch
old
one of my
Mike
childhood
Tyson,
heroes
your
beat
childhood hero,
this guy's
and
ass.
now you telling me he just so happened to be black, and now you telling me that I don't like my childhood hero anymore because he's 58 years old and he didn't fight back in the ring, but he got $20 million. I should be happy for him, but I'm selfish. I'm mad, but yet it's still you can come in here on the Cat's Corner podcast, by the way.
Like and subscribe if you will.
Yeah, you can go to YouTube and listen to this whole thing and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Chances are, if they're listening to you right now, they are on YouTube.
Okay, well, whatever. We got to remind these people where they can go to see us.
Well, tell
on the YouTube channel. Subscribe. Drop some money if you like to. Drop some money if you like to. Let's put that Cash App up, Cody. Put the Cash App in what else? PayPal, what else?
Venmo.
If you've been entertained by us,
P.O. Box, send me some money.
Donate, so we can upgrade and keep getting better.
Yeah, I need a microphone.
But let me tell you something about Big Ray. So Big Ray, Mike, let's get to the bottom of this. Mike is somebody you looked up to. He's like a hero.
Childhood hero, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. when he won, and you would do what after watching this fight? You would do what?
I'd be really excited. Usually
Really
didn't
excited.
didn't usually didn't last that long.
Well,
I didn't have to invest too much time in his fights.
so what did you think about when he fought Holyfield?
I thought it was
A bust of Douglas, and he had to go to distance.
42. He didn't go to distance. He got knocked the fuck out.
Okay, so what did you think? You looked for him, right? You
I was
didn't give up
upset.
on him. You
I
was
was
upset,
upset.
and you probably stopped watching him after
No,
that.
I did not. No, I
Yeah,
was
yes,
like,
you
what in
did.
the
Yeah,
world? No,
yes,
I
you did.
didn't.
Yes, you
I
did.
see. Listen, just so we're all clear,
I
I've
know
watched
you.
every fight that's been televised, even back before he was even champion. I'm talking about. I've been following him since when he was with Customato and on the ESPN Top Rank Boxing before he even got in the ring with Trevor Burbick and won his first WBC heavyweight championship. So
So that tell me he's your hero, and you'll never give up on him.
I got a
But
I
you,
got a I got
hold
a
up, wait a
title
minute,
right
bro.
there
I
on
don't
the
want to look
wall
at that.
that's
I
got
don't
his
want to look at that.
signature on it. A
That listen,
WBO, a
that don't
WBO
mean
title.
that don't mean anything. I want to hear you from your mouth that you appreciate what Mike Tyson did in the ring against Jay Paul. I want to
I
hear it.
can't appreciate that. No, that was sad. That's like
Would you
watching.
watch it? Would you watch it again if he fought the same guy?
No, absolutely not.
And now let me prove something to you. What do you have on the front of your t-shirt, sweat
You know
top,
what it is. You already know
Cowboys?
what it is.
They playing the worst football of any other NFL team this year.
Except
They,
for the
they losing,
Titans.
they losing in a big way. But here you still represent those guys. You still gonna watch? Are you gonna watch the game tonight, Monday night? You
I'm a,
gonna watch
I'm
it?
a, I'm afraid I will. Up
And
until
you
probably the
already.
third quarter. Up
So
until
why
the
you?
third quarter.
So why are you biased? Because Mike Tyson skin color?
Now
He's
here
black.
you go. Now
The
you gonna make me
cowboy
click.
what?
You gonna make me hit the button and just cut myself off because I ain't listening to this. It has nothing to do with his skin color at all. Nothing. And most of the players on my favorite team, by the way, are African American. Okay. All the helmets I've got, all the jerseys I got in here are African American. Look at the one behind me. Who is that dude right there? Earl Campbell. Is he a white dude? Is he a big white dude?
I don't see anybody else jersey up there. Earl Campbell wasn't just. Oh, listen.
You got Troy Aikman. You got Zeke Elliott over there. You got Phil Ford. You got a lot of people in here that are of color in my office, my friend.
Who pictures there on the wall behind you?
That is your president,
That not yet.
Donald John Trump, and his lovely wife. His lovely wife. Beautiful.
And
Mm.
you
Anyway,
need to redecorate your office.
I sure do. Need to sell this office and retire. Is what I.
You need to redecorate that office. And let's stay online. Let's stay on to what we're doing right on subject, the topic. What else you want to talk about, Ray? You
Man,
got the cat.
we talked about Mike, we talked about Jake, we talked about the foolishness of this weekend. What about you in LA? I heard you went to LA.
Bro,
Anything good happen?
don't nobody want to hear about LA right
Why
now,
you the
bro.
cat? You the only celebrity on this show. So why
That's
can't we hear
true.
about
That's
some
true.
celebrity
That's
things?
true. I mean, I went to LA, had a great time, had some great food. I went to a beautiful, beautiful steakhouse. I can't think of the name of it, but it was a beautiful steakhouse, had a nice steak. It was in Beverly Hills. I think me and you've been there before.
Was it Maestro's?
Maestros, yes, yes, yes. Had a nice steak, man, a nice dinner. Then I went to a hotel, the Beverly Hills Hotel, stayed and went up on the rooftop, listened to some nice music. I just got to enjoy it. And it was so beautiful out there. Sunny during the day and real cold at night.
Right. But that wasn't your reasoning for going. You wasn't going out there for a good steak dinner and some music.
Well, no, I was actually going out there to pitch a couple of TV shows. I like pitching shows. I like to
Right.
create stuff and create things and go see. And I can get in all the meetings. That's one thing
Right.
I can. And I'm gonna tell you why I can get into meetings. People say, "Okay, he haven't been in but 4 or 5 movies," but when you have one good movie, they said the network people will talk to you when you've either been when you worked with a top notch producer
Director,
and
producer.
director. Yeah. If you
I get
work
that.
with
I
a
get
if you
that.
work with a main top character star in there, if the movie is nominated for anything, and the wrestler had all of that.
All of the nominations,
Yes,
Golden
I mean
Globes,
Golden Globe. I mean we
uh,
had Mickey Rourke.
Academy
We
Award,
had
all that
Mickey
stuff.
Rourke. We had Scott Franklin, who was one of the executive producers that I got along with. Darren Aronofsky. We had a
Yep.
great director. The movie did pretty well. I mean, it did really well. Not pretty well. It did really well.
Well, Thursday, I spent an hour and 23 minutes watching The Unbreakable Bunch,
Oh yeah,
which,
yes.
yes, so we want to touch on that for a quick second before we get out of here on a fine Monday afternoon. But you guys did a really good job. I'm pretty impressed with uh with that movie. I think it's going to do well. I think it might be a cult classic one of these days with
It's getting some
Haku.
good. It gets some good reviews.
Yeah, King Tonga and a couple of people. Burning Love, I like that character. Oh, Burning Love, and Larry Zabisco. I enjoyed his character quite a bit.
Oh, you know, O'Burner Love was one of the main producers on the show, right? So he
Oh
helped
yeah,
write it. He helped write it. So
right.
he he loved Elvis Presley, right?
I can
So
tell.
if you
So
can
do
tell
I.
through the movie, he was dressed as Elvis.
Hmm.
So it was one scene in there where we all gonna be sitting in it. You got to go see it. It was one scene where he gonna come down and speak to the town people, and he came in, and we thought he was gonna just come in dressed normal and go in and speak to the town people in the movie. They were shooting a shot, but me and Larry Sabisco was sitting on the side. So when he went and got dressed to come back to shoot his scene, I looked up at this guy. He had a full Elvis suit on. And Larry looked up at him and saw him and looked back at me. He said, "What a prick. He only making this movie to get over."
You can tell Burning Love was trying his
Larry,
best to get over for
Larry
sure.
Sabisco said he making this whole movie just to try to get himself over it. That was so funny. But the movie, fun movie. I mean, Glacier and those guys did
Yeah,
a
Ray
great
Lloyd
job.
had a little kiss scene in there. I noticed he
They,
was smooching up on some girl. I mean, that was pretty cool.
yeah, I mean that girl's a great actress, man.
Yeah, she
Great
did a great
actress.
job.
It was some good people in that movie, man, and we were all friends, all wrestlers, just getting together on our day off, and we made a movie. Think
You
about
had Stan Hansen in there. You had the vampire
it.
guy. What
We had
Gangrel had
DDP,
a part in it.
we had DDP in there. We had
DDP.
all the good stuff.
Yeah, DDP punched that guy in the nose with a beer mug in the
We had
bar.
big Ron Reese.
Yeah, he was a pizza eating champion.
Oh man, that was such a funny part, man. I mean, you got
That
to
was a
see
great
that.
scene. I got to
That
see
was
you
a
do some
great scene.
karate moves. Mac
You got the
Brown. Mac
Mac
was it
Brown,
Mac Brown? What was your name in there? Mac
Mac
what?
Mac Brown, baby. Mac Brown got
You know
the
who Mac Brown is, right? He's the
I,
coach of North Carolina Tar Heel football
I
team.
listen. I got the. Why you always going off subject, bro? Why you
Well,
can't
I'm
stay
just
on
saying, when I
subject?
saw Mac
We ain't
Brown, the
talking.
first
We
thing
ain't
I thought
talking.
of was
But
my
right,
head coach at
but
Carolina.
right now, we trying to stay on
I get it.
topic, baby.
Well, I seen you doing some karate
Are you?
moves out
Let me
there in
ask
the
you
park.
something, bro. Bro, let me ask you something. Are you on that cocaine?
You know damn well I don't do drugs or
Why you
drink.
going
So
to 100?
why you always trying to do some racial shit? You always trying to do some drug shit.
You
Why?
always why you so fast? You just energy. The energy come and go.
A minute
First you
ago I
said,
was sleepy.
yeah. Then I saw
I
you
caught
wipe
my
that
second
nose.
wind now.
Yeah, you caught that second bag of that blow.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
let's talk about it. So you did
Yeah.
some karate. You said did a little bit of karate
No,
out
no,
there.
no. The movie was about me being a cowboy,
Yeah, but you were a
but
karate cowboy.
it didn't turn out a cowboy. It turned out to be a black redneck. Tight jeans,
Yes.
cut off shirt, cowboy hat, boots on, ready to fight anybody.
Yeah, like you was going to hot wire one of them Harley Davidsons. That wasn't going to
Man,
happen.
that was like a Buff Backwell. You know, Buff Backwell used to fight. He fight here. He's a real redneck. He fight wherever he go. Buff fight everywhere. Buff, you get in a fight every night. Every
Well,
night when we
did
was
he
on the
win any
road.
of them? That's what I need to know. Did he
He's
win any of
about he's about 0 and 100.
them? But he was there. He was ready to throw down.
He was ready to throw down.
Well,
So
I want to thank our sponsor one more time, Recite,
hey, 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 hey,
RE-SITE.com.
bro, you don't shut us down. This is my show. You understand what I'm
Well,
saying?
you need to
This
start
is
winding
my
it up. We're
show.
getting real close to 1 hour
Hey,
on here.
hey, Cody, if you like to, you can just cut Ray off, and I'm
Look,
still.
he threw up the
Oh
unbreakable
yeah.
bunch. Look at
Oh
there.
my boy, my
Look at
boy.
Cody. Look at Cody.
So people out there, this is right here. This is the movie we're talking about right there. Look at these. Look at old Mac Brown with the cowboy hat on.
Oh yeah, the flannel shirt with the sleeves cut off.
Oh yeah. Look at old Bernie Love up top.
Oh,
And great Lord
Ray
and Larry
Lloyd and
Sabisco.
Larry Zabisco, and then the girl who could shoot a gun in the movie. I don't know how good she is in real life, but she can shoot that gun.
Well, I mean, it's a great movie. It's a great movie, man. I mean, it's fun. I
It
mean,
was a fun movie. It
go
was a fun movie to
go
watch.
go and rent it, stream it. But it's a fun movie. It's a very
Yeah, it
fun movie.
cost me $6. I need to get my money back from Ray Lloyd when I see him. But anyway, so I helped further the cause with my $6. So if y'all can't afford $6 to watch a movie, then I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got nothing for you. But we had a good time today, Cat, talking about Iron Mike Tyson and Jake the Joke Paul, and your hero.
Hey, first of all, let me say something to Jake and Tyson. Congratulations, Mike Tyson, for doing a great job. At 58 years old, you gave us old fella. You gave us some courage to get
Beat
out and
Rider.
do the
Beat
thing,
Rider.
to do the things we want to do. Can I, bro? I'm serious.
Go ahead. I
You
was just
gave
coughing.
me, you gave me the courage to go out and do some of the things I want to do, like fight a young guy in the ring. Thank you for that, Mike Tyson. And Jay Paul, I take my hat off to you for being the best promoter I've ever seen. You better than Vince McMahon, Dana White. You promote yourself. And you did something that I want to do to all the fans in the world. Trick them, steal their money, and tell them to kiss my ass. I like to thank you
Could you
because
beat
you
Jake
did it.
Paul? Could you beat Jake Paul in a boxing match? You 260 pounds. Could you beat him
I can beat Goldberg
in a boxing match?
in a boxing match. I can beat
Why
Goldberg
are you trying to talk shit about Goldberg? He ain't
because
nowhere
I
around
want
in the gym.
Goldberg. I want Goldberg to kind of he won the last match. Make it a boxing match. Fight the cat. I'll go a couple of rounds with Goldberg. I'll go a couple of rounds with anybody in pro wrestling. Anyone.
Anyone.
And guess what? You
Bobby
won't
Lashley.
see you won't so what?
Brock Lesnar.
And what? I said
Hey,
anybody. Anybody.
can I get some of that? What are you on? What kind of tea are you drinking right now? I need some of that.
I forgot to drink some of my tea.
Well, obviously it's got some toad venom in it, like Mike was drinking. Said he talked to God.
I'm gonna have to start putting out some of my videos and reel and stuff of what I do when I'm in the gym. You guys see me from the neck up. You guys don't understand, bro. The cat is still. I'm in this place. You understand what I'm saying? Bang.
Well, we're here for it, Cat.
Bang.
We're here for
I'm
it.
in great shape. I'm not like you, Ray. I'm not like you, Ray.
You definitely ain't, because I'm here. I'm here. I'm here, baby. I'm here for it, brother. Well, listen,
here.
that's about all the time we have today, boys and girls, on the Cat's Corner.
Okay,
I'm wrapping this thing up.
I'll let you say what you want to say. You can wrap it up, but it ain't gonna be wrap till I say wrap time. You understand what I'm saying?
We're
Ray?
coming up on an hour right now. We've been on an hour. And
So
that's a
we
good
need
place to stop.
I need 5 minutes over the hour. We got to get 5 minutes in. So when people
what you
see,
want to talk about?
let's talk about loving you.
Singing with the cat on a Monday.
Hey, listen
The
here,
vocal
man.
stylings.
Listen, Big Ray. Had a great time talking to you today.
Yes, thank you. I would like to say I enjoyed it, but I would think that would be a lie. I'm glad it was informative for the fans' perspective. But
well, listen here, baby.
Celebrity Ring Roast,
The Cat's
Wrestling Ring
Corner.
Roast is coming around again.
Oh
and I
yeah,
can't wait.
yeah. Oh yeah. I might have to get you on that stage.
I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm gonna hit that verbal smackdown on you.
I'm gonna go get the young lady that was the host. I'm gonna get her on here next time. She want to be on here. I'm gonna get her on here. That's who I'm gonna do something with. And we ain't gonna talk about nothing but ringside roast. Matter of fact, me, you, and her, we gonna get two guys to come on and they're gonna roast against each other, and we're gonna see who we're gonna pick the winners ourselves.
Or are there gonna be two professional wrestlers?
Yes, ma'am, old sack of belly.
All right, that's enough.
All right. Go ahead. Stand us out. Get us out of here.
Thanks for joining us today on the Cat's Corner podcast. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Don't forget about our illustrious guy behind the scenes, Colorado Cody, who keeps us with one foot on the ground and always reaching for the stars. And our sponsor, Recite, RE-SITE.com. Go visit them on the interweb. It's Metro Atlanta's only place to go for all your construction needs.
And don't forget to talk about our Ono bag.
Oh,
this
no.
Thing, man, this thing is great, man. This thing got
you took it with you to LA, didn't you?
Bro, listen, I was able to pack everything in this, and I lost some of it. And it got so many pockets. I mean,
you couldn't
light.
Find it.
It's light, man. It's light. I mean, look at it. It's nice. It grab things. You put it in, and it's grab it, and it's hold on to it for you.
Well, I can't
it
wait
don't
to
flop
get mine.
around. This thing
is
nice,
Oh, no.
Man.
Where's mine? I got to see my address. Send me my bag, Ono. All right. Well, thanks for joining us on the Cat's Corner podcast. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace in the Middle East.
Mike Tyson, all for president. Mike for president.